Remember, kids, don't drink. It's incredibly bad for your health. But, once you grow up, you can pretty much do anything. And honestly, alcohol tastes so good. So this is the story about how I got not really hammered and just crossing the buzzed line. I was down in Ecuador visiting some family. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Ecuador is right on the equator of the Earth. It's in one of the corners of South America, and it's right by the Galapagos Islands. Fun fact about the Galapagos Islands, actually, Charles Darwin studied evolution there, using their birds and their beak shapes. But that's another story. So anyway, as I was saying, I was visiting some family during vacation times, and my sister got the great idea to take me and my brother out for drinking, seeing as it was going to be the last blast the three of us had. The night began pretty awesome. We first went to play some pool with who I think is my sister's boyfriend. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we played that for a bit, and I was pretty good at it. However, my sister was better. Damn you. But after that, we went to do some karaoke and had this lovely tasting wine and Coke mix. Coke isn't the drinking Coke, obviously. It was delicious, and my brother sang some songs. I don't even know if you can call that singing. I don't know what he was doing. I didn't sing any because I'm not that much of a singer. I sing to myself sometimes, and I think I'm good, but I would never sing in public. That's embarrassing. So after 2 pitchers of that delicious mixture, we decided to split and head across the street for this great shawarma place. I guess after the Avengers, shawarma got really popular, and for good reason too. It was delicious. Of course, it could have been the wine cola thing. Anyway, after that little munch session, we got to the hard stuff. My sister said, "Want to go to a club?" And I hesitated at first because 1, I don't dance. 2, I have been speaking English for quite a bit, so my Spanish flirtation speak is more than lacking. And 3, I was tired. But we went anyway. And that's when the fun really started. The club was incredibly loud. Right in the middle of this club was this cramped dance floor of flashing lights and people just grinding on each other. When my sister and her maybe boyfriend went dancing, me and my brother decided to try some hard liquor. I'm talking hard liquor. We got to the bar, and the first drink we decided was to get a straight up vodka and Coke. Bit of a jump from a mix of wine and Coke to a straight vodka and a splash of Coke. My first sip stung my throat terribly, but after 2 seconds it was so good. Then my brother took a sip and he thought it was delicious, and we just talked while I drank the rest of the vodka. I didn't feel anything after the first drink. I actually felt quite good, and as if I was able to handle myself still. But I thought, no, I want to drink more, because I love the taste of the vodka, and I know that makes me sound like an alcoholic, but I'm not. So the next drink we had was actually a vodka and orange juice, to try a little bit of variety. It was even better than the vodka and Coke mix. It was sweeter, and it just went down smoother. And it made my stomach feel ever so happy. I just drank the entire thing, too. After that drink, I began to feel slightly woozy, still able to handle myself and stand upright. I began to feel the alcohol just start to kick in. I began to laugh more at everything. I remember being like that. It was then my brother's idea to get another drink, the one that he always wanted to try. It was a Long Island iced tea. At first I didn't like it, but after a while I kind of got used to it. It wasn't what I was looking for in an alcoholic drink. I wanted that sting that I got from vodka, because I think that's what alcohol is supposed to do to you. Make you feel slightly awful and remind you that what you're doing is bad for your health. After that, our final drink was a mojito, which I found absolutely disgusting. I don't know if it was the mint or the white rum that was mixed in, but I did not find it even a little bit tasty. It was terrible. But after that, I truly began to feel a tiny sting of alcohol in me, so I decided to step out the club for a minute. I then remember my brother coming out and pointing out to me that I was being stranger than usual, and I wasn't walking straight. And even though I was certain that I was walking straight, he actually told me to walk in front of him so he could see for certain, and I actually was walking strange. After that, my sister came out, and I realized that I really needed to pee. So I did. I did as in I went back inside and peed in the bathroom. I think it was the men's bathroom. But after that happy event, we went back home and pretended to come in the house like I was completely trashed to trick my mom. But oh, my mother's a smart cookie, so she saw right through that. Then my sister gave me her expert tip, which I am giving to you guys, by the way. I guess she's an expert in drinking. Anyway, she told me to drink 1 glass per water of alcohol to drink. And since I had so many, counting the wine, Coke, and the other hydro drinks, I drank water like crazy, and I peed again. The next morning, I didn't feel bad. I had a slight headache, but my mom told me that my face was looking pale and that I should just go lay down. My mom's cool like that. She's like, "Oh, son, you got a hangover? Go lay down." She's awesome. So do any of you guys got any cool drinking stories? I'm sure that some of you do. Leave them here for me to read. Bye, guys. By the way, kids, don't drink. Seriously. It's not good. It may taste good, and it may make you look cool, but don't drink if you're underage. If you're overage, well then, you're an adult. You should be able to take care of yourself. But you're underage. No.